Hey, how you doing? Hey, what you doing? I be in the break room. I be in the break room. Hit 'em in the break room. What you doing? What you doing? Hey, what we doing? I be in the break room. I be in the break room.
Big Bink Show. What's going on? Big Bink's Break Room Podcast. You know what, man? I'm so off because I've been in Florida the last couple of days. So I'm like thinking today is Monday. I'm tripping. Today is Wednesday, finna be Thursday. It's about to be time for the weekend again. I am tripping. Hey, but you know what? While I was in Florida, I stumbled up and watched that whole versus thing everybody been talking about. So all on my timeline today, the versus was what? It was Sunday night or Saturday night, whatever it was. I'm talking about SWV and Escape. And me and my brother, me and that boy Anwan, we talked about this months ago. I knew it was coming, but I told y'all that SWV was better than Escape. That's what I said. And put these comments on the side right here if you got a chance to see the verses. But that's what we were saying back when we did it. This was like last year this time. We was talking about the best, of verses and SWV and Escape. Matter of fact, this is what was the first verses everybody was talking about? The very first one. It wasn't Brandy and Monica. It was something before that. But this one, verses started getting popular, and the pandemic was real hot, and this is like an alternative for people to watch. And the SWV and Escape one was what I saw over the weekend. But I gotta say, as far as showing off and doing a thing, I'm trying to wipe this off right here. Like SWV, they was cool, but Escape, I mean, like I'm looking at it right now. What they singing right now? Hold on. But it's like Escape came to. What's up, Kathy? It's like Escape came to do their thing. Like even with their dressing, their dressing was dope. I don't know if you can hear this. Like they was performing. Like SWV was just like sitting there like, okay, they sitting there doing their thing. Coco looked like she didn't want to be there. You know what I'm saying? But I think that when it comes to showmanship and performance, like it's a no-brainer. Escape killed it. So shout out to Candy, Tasha, Tiny, and what was it? Tasha, Candy, Tiny, and Natasha. I forget the other one name, but yeah, they did their thing. Now SWV still showed their vocals, but again, as far as showmanship, it wasn't even close. So hopefully, if they do their homework right, they'll go ahead and come out with a little single or something, to keep the momentum going. Because I think out of all the verses, and y'all can put y'all little comments on the side. Like I said, if you've seen the verses or not. What's up, Chris? What's up, boy? Love, man. How you feeling, baby? Congratulations on everything too, Chris. I saw you. Y'all got the new dwelling and everything, man. You doing your thing, working on some personal goals, man. I see you, bro. Keep up the great work, man. Keep up the great work, man. We got to stick together. We just talking about the verses between SWV and Escape that was on over the weekend, man. And back in the day, about a year ago, if you just tuned in, I was saying that it wouldn't even be close if SWV and Escape got together, because I said that SWV would take the crown. You know what I'm saying? All the joints they had, especially, you think about the Above the Rim soundtrack, that SWV anything when me and Chris was in college. like SWV was well, Escape was too, but SWV, all they songs was, upbeat. I'm so into you, you're the one, and they was representing the black colleges on their little album cover. So they did their thing. But and looking at this performance over the verses that came out over the weekend, I'm sitting here looking at it again. I'm looking up now. Let me see what they singing now. If only you knew. If only you knew they doing that. I didn't even know they did that rendition. I don't know if they were just picking a rendition to do, or they was just freestyling or whatever. But is what'd you say, Billy? Coco said she saw what? She saw a murder. What? What you mean, Billy? She saw a murder on the same day as this? Oh my God. Where'd she see a murder at? On the way up there? No, we used to rock. Hey, Chris on here too, Billy. Hey, we used to rock that SWV. Dog, that was a K90 favorite. Escape was too, just kicking it. That was one of the bigger ones that Escape had. But that SWV, that first album, that Downtown, remember that Downtown? Man, and the Human Nature right here, like that was a go-to on the yard at her hotel. Johnny about to check in a minute, so now we really gonna get the information that we need. So this is breaking news to me. If you watch the SWV and Escape versus, if you watch that, you just kind of see that it looked like Coco wasn't feeling it, and now it's being reported by our own Shani. She'll be on in a second. That Coco saw a murder. Now that's yeah, I guess if I saw that, I'd be sitting to the side too, like I didn't. That's I can't. Ooh, Jesus Christ. Okay, that kind of just changed everything. that just changed everything. But yeah, it's all good, man. Man, I hope y'all had a great week. I was in Florida these last couple of days. I'm thinking today is Monday, so my clock is off. Then Florida is an hour ahead, so I've been operating on an hour ahead. I went to a meeting today, a Zoom meeting, sitting there like, man, come on, man, it's 3 o'clock, man. These fools ain't even here. Not even realizing it was 2 o'clock. So, yeah, I just got to get my stuff together. But it is all good, man. It is all good. Waiting on the homegirl Shani and that boy Action Jackson to check in so we can talk about what's going on. It was another story. I don't know if you saw this story about some military cats supplying people in Chicago with guns. Like, you know how you hear all these guns just end up in all these cities. You know what I'm saying? All these killings, all this gun violence. And it was reported that there was some kind of operation where some people were supplying, some soldiers were supplying guns, I'm typing it in as I'm saying this because I'm trying to see something. As a journalist, I want to make sure. Here we go. I want to make sure I got my stuff right. We be wondering how all these guns getting into the community. You know what I'm saying? 3 U.S. soldiers charged with supplying firearms used in recent Chicago shootings. Now, this is out of the Nashville, Tennessee WGN affiliate. 3 U.S. Army soldiers have been charged in federal court for allegedly supplying guns in recent Chicago shootings. There's some young cats too. They in their 20s. All enlisted members of the Army stationed in Fort Campbell. Guess that's in Tennessee somewhere. They was arrested for their involvement. The investigation into the soldiers began after one person was shot and killed, and somebody was wounded at a party on the South Side March 26th. And firearms were purchased in the Clarksville, Tennessee area. So 91 firearms, these soldiers. But this is an embarrassment to the military. If you was in the military, put your comments right here on the side if you're listening on the StreamYard platform. 91 firearms from multiple FFLs in Clarksville and in Kentucky. Now, once the firearms were purchased, which happened during the last 5 months, then they would provide them to people he knew at the crib. I mean, in Chicago, I'm from Chicago, that's why I said at the crib, according to the criminal complaint. So, I've been told stories of, in the alleys, in the alley of different neighborhoods. The alley is where, like you take the garbage out and all that stuff. It's a road, you get into your garage through the alley. That's what firearms found there, just dropped off. You know what I'm saying? So, man, that is absolutely crazy. So we definitely got to pay attention to that story. But that's coming out of Tennessee. Wow. And my computer is about to cut off. Hold on a second. Hold on one second. Y'all bear with me, man. It's been a long day. Okay. I need to find my What's up, man?
What's going on? Sorry. Hey, sorry everybody.
Yeah, that's that boy Action Jackson checking in.
Got throwed off. Yeah. Me and my wife had to do a tag team. Whoop, there it is. She had to go pick up kids, and I had to go pick up dinner, you guys. So,
Well, that's the thing about the podcast, man. Like,
well, see, when Shawnee, I called Shawnee because I thought it was just gonna be me and her because I didn't know when you were getting back because we were asking that yesterday, like, when are you getting back? So when I called her, I was like, "Hey, Shawnee, you might have to go on without me for a second because I got to stop off and go grab some dinner." And she was like, "Yeah, but no problem." She's like, "Bink's back in town." I was like, "Okay, we're good." And then I just was like, "Okay, I'll get in. I'll chime in when I get home." And
no, I'm sorry. We was talking about. I don't know if you got a chance to see the verses, the SWV and the Escape joint. Did you get a chance to see that?
No, I did not. That was one I was not like real like. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Escape. I like both groups. I just seeing them in the verses. I'm not that big of a fan. Like,
so I remember I did this verses like about a year ago. I was on my boy crib and we was talking about if they ever went off. This before verses even got hot. And I was saying SWV would kill Escape. But based on their performance, based on their camaraderie, based on their showmanship, like it wasn't even close, man. Like Escape like killed them. Shani, did you see Escape in SWV?
I didn't watch it. I just watched some of the clips and it was good.
Yeah,
it wasn't even close, man. Escape like killed it, like they killed him. Like, but then we found out.
What'd you think, T? What'd you think? Because T said she watched it. What'd you think?
What you think, Tam?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I think
SWV
is just nice.
What's up, Chris Young? What's up, Stuck?
that boy Langston Legend right there. Absolutely.
That was our drum major. That was my drum major my junior year in high school.
Absolutely.
At the great David W. Carter High School, located at 1819 West Wheeling Road.
That's
Dallas
what it is.
675-232, Oak Cliff, Texas. Oak Cliff, USA. That's where we from.
And then he went to Langston and did the same thing and killed it.
Yeah. Small world. Hey, she said Escape. She's thinking Escape. Okay.
I'm sorry, y'all. Bing don't know how to put the comments up. Your goddaughter was laughing at you because we were watching it in the car. He hit about 5 different intros. I was like, "Oh my God, what is he doing?"
I need more time.
Countdown going. Oh my God, what's going on?
I need more time. You should have been there the first time when I was running it and we wasn't even live. I cut it off. I hollered at our guest. We got OG PMD on the show today. I talked to him, introduced myself, and I said, "We'll be back." So I started hitting the intro and all that stuff. And I was like, "Wait a minute. We ain't even live." I was like, "Wait a minute."
Oh, man, too funny.
Oh my God. We sorry, OG.
Yeah, we apologize. The whole team is here right now. Wonder Rings activate. I mean, we're better together.
But we're parents. Our kids have activities. My daughters run track, so we coming from the track field.
Where'd the homie go? He was just there, and I don't see him backstage no more.
Oh, maybe he logged off and he's gonna log back on. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was looking for my charger, Tam, because my computer was on like 0.
I know.
Yeah.
I was pulling in the driveway. I'm like, oh my god, I hope his computer does not cut off. Let me run in here for real.
Yeah. So anyway, tell us about the Sunshine State, the state where they strip your voting rights, Florida.
Let me tell you something, man. I will tell you this. Them Trump supporters out there, dog, and they don't give a hell. They out there. NRA for life out there. They out there, dog. Like no shame, no nothing. But I mean the weather was beautiful. We was in right outside Orlando. My daughter had a cheerleader competition thing at ESPN, Wide World of Sports. That's what it's called.
Wide World of Sports.
Wide World of Sports, and they did their thing. They didn't win
nice,
like they usually do. It's very nice.
It's very nice. That's what the girls ran there before.
Yeah, they didn't win like they usually do, but I mean it was a good experience. Then we did the whole Disney World thing. It was good to go back there again.
Yeah.
And you would think that it wouldn't be as packed, and it wasn't. But it seemed like the lines were just as long, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same thing with all these other sports. Like I said, I do the same thing with volleyball. You wouldn't think it would be that packed, but it is packed. But I mean, it had to be still a good time. But then you see though, when you do stuff like that, when and the experience, I'm sure is good for Tati because it's like. You see just how much competition is really out there, and you see all these other people just doing it and doing their thing, and how hungry you have to be. I mean, it makes you, as an athlete, I would think, just that more hungrier to try to obtain your goal and do what you want to do. Really,
hey, we got 2 guests.
That's that boy Suave. That's his manager.
Oh, okay. I was like, what's going on? Hi, Suave.
Yeah. But everybody have a good time. BJ, have a good time.
Oh man, yeah, everybody had a good time, man. Everybody had a good time.
How was the experience at Disney World?
I mean, again, it's funny because you got to have your mask on, and if you got the mask and you got the mask right here, they stopping you. They like, sir, please put the mask over your nose.
Oh, I mean, for real? They tapping you like that,
sir? They're not playing. They're not playing. And if you refuse. you out of there.
They gripping you up.
Hey, you out of there. But again, it was a lot of fun. Again, the lines was long, but it didn't seem like it. But it wasn't a lot of people out there. But it was a lot of people. It totally wasn't like it used to. Like last time I went was 16, so it was crazy.
Oh yeah.
It was crazy.
From 16 to now, it's totally changed.
Yeah, but then trying to come back to the crib.
Time.
Trying to come back to the crib with all the weather being bad here, we got delayed like 4 or 5 times. So I didn't get in till about almost midnight last night. So, it
was raining. It was raining crazy here.
Yeah.
But I definitely, it was a great experience. It was good to get out the crib, good to do some family things that we ain't done that in a while. So that was good.
Yeah.
Definitely good.
Yeah, it's always good to get away and have some fun, man. I'm glad everybody had a good time. You guys made it back safe.
That's what that is.
Because it was airport problems going around on Media Room.
Because you and Mike were stuck at the same airport. He's still, he ain't made it back yet. So we'll just see what happens.
Yeah.
Speaking of happening, we got a special guest on today. Man, it's crazy because I was in Orlando and I met OGPMD, his manager, and they in the Orlando area too. So if they didn't know
you met them in person?
Well, no, I met him over the phone, but I saw the area code.
I
saw the area code. I was like, damn, that's Florida. And then he said who he was. I'm like, well, hell, I'm in Orlando right now. I was actually in Davenport, but still. Well, it wasn't nothing the car couldn't get to. So let us bring on the show that boy OG PMD checking in, and that boy Suave, man, that's his manager, man. Y'all come on up.
Come on inside. Come on inside.
So, can y'all turn y'all phones? Can you turn them?
Yeah, can you turn them sideways? The phone.
Yeah, like that.
Dang. We got one big guy.
OG, turn your joint, OG.
Turn your phone sideways.
Just turn sideways, yeah.
He turning it all the way around. He doing the 360.
Oh man, you give me dizzy. Stop it! I got a vertigo right
Wait a minute.
No.
Let's do it like that. Okay.
Yeah.
That's sideways. He done froze up now.
Yeah, now he froze. Okay, just stay right there. Just stay right there. Just stay right there. Oh, wait a minute. And he went black.
Yeah, he had a froze fly picture though. See, sometimes again, when you get froze in a jacked up situation. You all froze like looking
like
crazy.
Me.
He was froze like looking kind of cool, so he was good.
Okay, there he is.
There you go.
All right, we'll just stay like that.
Hey, look at these! Look at the dog and the cat fighting in the background, man. I was like, what the hell are they doing?
What's going on? How y'all
I got $10 on the cat. $10 on the cat right now.
Yeah, tip about that life.
Yeah, tip about that real life.
She just knocked off the couch. In case you're just tuning in, this is Big Breakthrough Podcast, and the cat and the dog at the crib fighting. Hold on, they going at it. Y'all stop that now.
Pound for pound.
All right.
Y'all didn't know y'all was gonna get all that tonight.
Yeah, we get it all. OG PMD, Big Suave. What's going on, y'all?
What's going on? What's going on, man? Thanks for having us on the show.
Oh man. No. We appreciate y'all, man. OG, man. OG.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Y'all in Florida, right?
Yes.
How much is the gas now?
Oh man, people. Yeah, he over in ATL. I'm in Jacksonville.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm in Atlanta.
Is the gas $9 for real?
Oh, not that much.
But it's high. It's like $5.
Nah, not quite that. I actually filled up today, and it was and I used premium. It was like $2.98.
Oh, so those social media things that are going around, they not real because they saying that y'all gas is like $9.99 a gallon.
Here we go.
That's just media.
Yeah,
it might differ in some areas.
Oh,
I hadn't seen it, but I know everybody they running like crazy trying to. I know when I got my gas today, the line was like going around the building.
Oh man,
I don't get it. Like, Shani, bring me up to speed. Like, what's going on with? I don't get it. What's going on with the gas? Like, something about to happen?
They're saying there's a gas shortage.
No, it's not a gas shortage. It's panic. It's panic buying because of that pipeline that got hacked. I hear from Texas all the way up to Philadelphia, all the way up to Pennsylvania. That provides most of the gas for the airports. That section of the country, it got hacked by Russian hackers, and they ransomed it for millions of dollars. I would venture to say it could have even been billions because it's an oil company. So they ransomed them for that. So they had to so they had to cut back on the oil production and the production and all the other stuff. So now people are panicking, thinking they're not going to have enough gas. So they're panic buying right now, thinking like, "Oh my God, we're gonna run out of gas."
But that panic is causing.
Yeah, that would never happen. We got the whole rest of the country there, got plenty of that could get them any kind of gas that they ever needed. So again, everybody just making all this hype just to make the hype. But then these people are price gouging. These gas stations are about to get paid right now.
Yeah, they doing it out here by the crib. Like gas. I mean, gas was like, $2.40, $2.50. Now it's $2.89. I was like, man, I wonder what happened.
Down here it's $2.99.
I'm like, what they doing?
I paid $2.99.
$2.99. Y'all gas is around about the same as our price.
For regular gas. For regular.
Oh, regular. Okay, now y'all regular is a lot higher than ours.
For regular.
Ours is like $2.72 for regular.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for regular.
But we heard y'all got the gas in the music business right now. Y'all got that sound. Y'all about to go like $5.99 a gallon. So I see the chain. I see the chain.
He got his Cuban link on.
Yeah, he got the link on. So tell us about the movement. I want to know about the movement. I'm sure everybody listening wants to know about the movement.
My movie, right?
Yeah.
My movie, right?
No, movement.
The name of his song.
That's the name of his joint.
Oh, okay. I was like, what do you say? I'm like, I thought we had mic problems, eh? Like, what's going on there? So talk to us.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, my project that I got out right now is a single called A Movie.
A movie.
Yeah,
there you go. I caught up.
I based the video itself off of my life, like actual events. Yeah, I based it off of my actual events of happening within my life. The video and the music is just more so of just kind of get the club pumping. You feel me? It's a club banger for me.
Oh, you say I'm curious. Go ahead. So anybody? Because I was curious when he said events of your life. So I'm like, I haven't seen it. So you got to tell me about the events of your life.
Like, yeah, that's what I'm going to. I'm getting ready to.
Yeah, like what's going on in there? That you was like, I got to put this on camera. Okay, that's dope.
Yeah,
I like that.
I mean, it's just certain little particular just certain little particular areas of my life. I mean, it's not the whole thing. Of course, it's only like a 2 minute and something video. So I didn't get the whole spill, but just I'm saying, a few significant things. Like for example, my mother's death is at the beginning of how she died, how she passed away.
Sorry about that.
I used to run the streets. Yeah, it's all good. In life it happens. But yeah, just I used to run the streets and be a little familiar with the streets. I put a little bit of that in there and trying to give a little influence of going the right way by showing my wrong way, if you feel me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So can you share like one specific experience you had of doing wrong and how your song is trying to guide someone on the right path? One thing specific.
Well, I had this scene in there where it was a situation. I mean, really, honestly, it was a situation where I had in there where it was a few of my homies in that. I'm just trying to figure out which one I want to talk about. But yeah, it was a situation where me and a few guys, a couple of my homies, we was in the house chilling, and we got a call from another guy that's around the way. And once we get the call, it's really like all bad. Like he got word that these dudes was trying them and they would talking and all kind of stuff, kind of pushing them around and stuff. He was by himself. And while we at the house chilling, and stuff, we get the call and he said, these dudes, they messing with me and stuff like that. So we go and handle business, but in that notion is more so of you don't want to put yourself in a situation where it'll take you away from your family. Mm-hmm. If you can avoid it, think about your future in your life. Think about the people that you would put in a difficult situation if you were to be gone, whether it's 6 feet deep or behind bars. If you go behind bars, you're gonna have to rely on people for resources, money, canteen type of stuff like that. But if you're 6 feet deep, what if you have a child here? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. People around you that depend on you, you're lost. So you don't want to put yourself in a situation if you can avoid it. I know we all come from the hood, we have the street mentality, but at the same time, you got to think before you move.
So you done taking penitentiary chances? Because we finished taking penitentiary chances. Kind of, sort of. I understand. Because I have some flashbacks too. It's okay. I think about it every now and then. Hey, I might have to just kill everybody.
Hey, we all in rehab, brother. No, we all in rehab, brother. We are all in rehab. We are all in rehab. Life is a struggle, So sometimes you might have to take a pin chance.
Hey, look. Hey, look. It's
you gotta.
It's been about a year and a half almost. Wait, March, April, man. Year and a couple of months, man, since we got struck with COVID. Let me take that back. Since COVID happened in America, me personally, I was personally affected by COVID because I had it throughout Thanksgiving break and then some. My question to you is, how, A, did you catch COVID? B, did it affect you? And C, how did you make how was you out there getting the music out, man, during the COVID? I know the internet don't stop, but still, like that on the ground hustling money, that probably came to a halt, huh? Unless you did it virtually.
No. I work a regular 9 to 5 now. I'm good. So, I mean, as far as the whole 2020 pandemic, no, I was never affected by myself. In particular, I was never affected by the actual coronavirus myself. I never caught it. I haven't taken the vaccine. I don't know if I'm going to plan to. I don't know. I'm going to leave that up to the future. And but I have had someone close to me affected by it. Quite a few people, as a matter of fact. Everybody survived that I know of.
Yeah.
And, it's a living experience as far as that goes. All we can do is like thank and pray to God that, that has happened for my sake of what I experienced through it. And as far as the music within that situation, I really just kind of laid back and did the behind the scenes things. Like I said, like you see, I did my video this year, 2021. So behind the scenes, of course, it takes money to make money. So I had to actually build up, stack up, and work my ways from behind the scenes versus actually being out in the forefront and putting myself at risk with the whole pandemic going on. So I just kind of laid back and got the behind the scenes together so I can actually come forward in 2021.
You said you got a regular 9 to 5?
Yeah. I'm working it.
Okay, what kind of work do you do?
I'm working it. I'm a CDL driver.
Oh, so you on the road and you're making music. So when you're on the road, well, are you a distance driver or is it just in town?
No, it's local Atlanta.
Okay. So do you pass? Well, we don't have CDs no more. My bad. I was about to ask that. But do you promote your music while you driving around, while you working? Because you out around with the public.
I do as much. I do as much as I can on social media platforms, but it's really like you say. I mean, that is a struggle within itself. As far as me having my 9 to 5, I have to do it when I can, and that's a downfall for me.
No. See, this where I got to step in, because let me tell you something, bro. The fact that you own this show, this is worldwide. This ain't no this podcast is worldwide. We on several different platforms, and the fact that you saying, "Look, I'm out here trying to get this money, making this music. I'm doing my thing, and hell, I got a 9 to 5 too." Man, dude, that's so big of you. Look, dog, I worked at the dollar store and I programmed radio stations in Dallas, Texas. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta do what we gotta do, man. Ain't no man. And that's what that is, man. You gotta do what you know what, man, it's so much respect right now for you.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. And it all balances itself out in the end. Go ahead, Suave. I know you're trying to say something.
Yeah, no, what I was saying is, that's the main reason why I started, managing PMD, is for the fact that I've managed a lot of artists that they expect the manager or anybody else to put more into their career than themselves. And it doesn't work like that. If it's your dream, you have to do what you have to do to make your dream work. So I can respect anybody working a 9 to 5. I work a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? And that just shows that your grind, your hustle is real. If you expect them to do it the easy way, it's not gonna go. You know what I'm saying? So I respect that man a lot for that, because when he came to me, he was like, "Hey man, would you consider being my manager?" It really wasn't a big deal for me to say yes. And I had already said, a long time ago. I told him, I said, "I'm not doing the management thing no more, too much, because I get artists that don't want to invest in themselves and expect me to do all the work." Well, this was a difference because he came with all the work done, made my job that much easier.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, Billy is shouting out to you. He says, "Real talk, much respect. I'm looking for the music to support you right now." So, OG, what platforms can they find your music on?
Well, I'm on Instagram at PMD850. I'm on Facebook at PMD Davis. You can catch me on all the music platforms: Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Music, all
Mhm.
the music platforms. I'm on that. Just type in OG PMD a movie and it'll pull up.
OG
iTunes, y'all go cop that, and I appreciate bro for showing that love.
Yeah,
OGPMD
Also,
OGPMD a movie, right?
Correct.
Okay.
yeah, yeah. OGPMD a movie. Yeah. Also, I'm on YouTube too. YouTube OGPMD. That's the channel. OGPMD.
Okay, my question is though, you sound like you are definitely in the positive vein. You trying to do this hip hop in a positive light because you said like you trying to send out a message to others and try to uplift and try to head in this direction. But you and I know if we keep it 100, the music industry ain't trying to stay positive with hip hop. Now, how you gonna fight through that and with what you doing? Because this, because to keep it real, we need positive hip hop right now. We got a lot of negative hip hop. We need to balance it out with some real positive hip hop. But the industry, it's hard to fight against that negative hip hop. So I mean, what is your plan? What you gonna do? Are you gonna stay focused on that positivity?
that's a good question.
Oh yeah, most definitely, because this is the way I see it. At the end of the day, with music, being in the music industry, your music got to be hot, off rip, off top.
Yeah.
That has to come number one. So I plan to do that first, coming with the hot music. But within that hot music, I'm gonna have messages, and within those messages, I feel like a lot of people with their positive energy, they try to beat it in you. I'm not trying to beat it in you. I'm just gonna send simple
Mm.
subliminals that you could catch on to what's real, and you'll get it piece by piece, bit by bit, and then action comes behind that outside of the music. What they see me doing, how they see me living, and me talking to the people. I want to talk to the people. That's what the whole music thing is about, is communication through a vibe in my eye. You feel me? So I definitely want to send those positive vibes. And even if I come at a negative angle, you still can gain positivity from it, long as you peep the message.
So, do you have a family? You have a girl, you got a wife, girlfriend, kids.
Yeah, I got
They want to know. They want to know.
I have I do. I
Lord have
definitely
mercy.
have
How many
kids.
women you got?
I definitely
You had
have
kids.
That boy Gold showing, he happy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
yes, I
It like
have
he had a
kids,
flashback or
and
something.
Yeah,
I
you
have
remember,
nah.
I remember when I had Lucy. Yeah.
Wait a minute, I can't hear him. So you
Nah,
had
I definitely
kids.
got. I definitely, I definitely have. Yeah, I got kids, and I definitely have an interest. Um,
Interest.
Actually, my interest, we were going strong for a minute, but we had to, cut ties for certain amount of reasons. But we still like vibing in between and stuff.
Okay, well that's good because I'm going back to you having a 9 to 5.
Don't do
I
my life
appreciate.
like that.
I just appreciate the fact that you're not living off Keisha while you trying to make the rap thing work. I appreciate that. I can respect that 100%. I didn't get to say that the last time. And at least and you working, so you can
Oh
provide
yeah,
for your
most definitely.
kids, and it's not, oh, let me try to get this show and make this quick 1,500. No, the kids need more than that.
So who on your
Nah,
radar?
they need more
Uh,
than that.
PMD, who on your radar, man? Now wait, first of all, let's go back to the name. OGPMD. Literally, when I first heard that name, I'm a hip hop head. I thought, I mean, I know I ain't the only one. PMD, EPMD,
Yeah.
Crash making dollars, all that. But I don't know if that's related or not. How did you come up with the name?
Nah, my PMD is actually my initials. I don't want to call it all the way out, but it's
That's what it is.
first and for the middle,
I got
and
you.
for the last. So that's my actual, like I didn't really even know. I didn't even really know about EPMD until I
What? Wait a minute. Stop. Oh my God.
I'm being real.
Are you serious?
My
Where
bad.
you from?
Hey,
Where
Suave,
are
you should
you
have prepped him on that,
from?
dog. Wait a minute.
Lord have mercy. What?
Hey, that's the first I heard that he didn't know
Look at
about it.
Tam.
I'm the only
Look at
person
Tam.
I know about
What?
EPMD. Back in the
How
stupid
you
business
don't
out
know
of that.
Eric
That's the
Sturman?
truth.
They go them
Eric
goals
said,
again.
No, that's all right. Hey, that's all right. Hey, that's all right. Hey,
Lord Jesus.
that's all right. That's all
Okay.
right. That's all right.
Hey,
It's all good, bro. Go ahead and finish, man. Go
yeah,
ahead.
We all sin. We all
yeah.
sin.
I gotta study. I gotta study my mental Bible.
Yeah.
Where you been? What you
Yeah,
been doing? You been driving trucks too much.
Yeah,
What is going
yeah,
on?
Rob.
You need another job, son.
No, man. The trucks is perfect place to get to that EPMD. You better start
Yeah, but he
put in
don't
that
know,
all.
and he been driving the truck.
Yeah, that's
So
what I'm saying.
maybe he needs to go work at Amazon or something.
Put on that 90s mix in Spotify and go ahead and hit the road, brother.
So
Yeah.
that brings me to another question. Like, okay, so
But the
who
thing
is some?
is,
Oh, go ahead.
We're on a delay with him.
no, but the thing is, like, I might have heard the music.
Just
I might have heard
stop.
that music, but
That's just
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't
Lord.
dig it. Don't dig it.
Don't
Don't dig it yet.
Oh, Lord.
yeah,
Stay at that
yeah,
same
we can
level
go.
because
We
you're
can
going to hit water
we can
soon.
go.
Let that man
You're going to
speak.
hit water soon.
Let that man speak his piece,
Oh,
man. Let him speak his
Jesus.
piece.
He said,
Let him speak his piece. You said
okay.
so. Who are some of the other artists that influence you, man? That coming up, like who are some of the artists that really you heard and you was like, man, you know what? I want to do what they do. Like, who are some of the artists? Like, you grew up in Atlanta, or where'd you grow up?
No, I was born in Jacksonville. I was raised in Tallahassee,
Okay.
Florida. 85.
There you go.
Kind of y'all stand up.
Okay.
But like coming up, I mean, I was into the TIs, the Jeezys.
Okay. Okay.
Gucci. But as far as up and coming right now, I can't really. Moneybag Yo, I fucks with him. Lil Baby cool.
Okay.
But me, to be honest, like me myself, I consider myself versatile. And I feel like I can work with anybody. I don't really have nobody in particular that, I want to work with him or let's go meet with him. Like I really don't care. Like, first of all, I'm trying to build my own. I'm trying to stand on my own 2 feet. And then if people want to work, we can work.
There it is. Now I'm gonna take this interview to another direction. So just get ready for this.
Oh, Lord.
Here we go. Don't fall for it. Do not fall for the banana in the tailpipe.
Everybody
Not
jump up.
fall
And look, this question is for Suave too. So when I ask the question, Suave got an answer, and then that boy PMD got an answer.
Here we go.
And I know PMD is on a delay. So this
Suave,
question, man, is probably this question is probably one of the most important questions in podcast history. Research has shown that this question has evoked emotion and happiness and sadness at the same time, and change, all kind of things. So the question is, PMD and that boy Suave. Here's the question: as far as a global recognition, I'm gonna give you 2 names. And out of these 2 names, you tell me which one is the most popular in your view. Is it?
Thank you.
Hold on, dog. Let me get it out.
No, thanks, T. I'm talking about Tamara.
Oh, damn. Oh.
Yeah.
Is it Barack Obama or is it Michael Jackson? Who has the most global impact?
Michael Jackson.
Thank you. PMD, what you say?
Do you know who Michael Jackson
I agree.
is?
Michael Jackson. All day.
I think you was gonna say that.
You know who Michael Jackson is.
Yeah, because he go further back to PMD.
Yeah, you know who Mike is.
So we 3-0 right now. We 3-0. We killing the game.
No,
Bink,
we're not.
Bink, that boy
No, we're
PMD
not.
and that boy Swab.
No,
Here's the
we're
other
not.
question.
No.
This question will probably be on Jeopardy next season. Probably.
Is Jeopardy even still on?
Yeah, LeVar Burton is the host. Are you kidding me?
Oh wow.
Yeah, he took over
Rob
after
Burton?
Alex. After
Yeah.
Alex died.
Yeah,
they kept it
Yeah.
going.
Hope we go back to roots.
Yeah. I'll take Toby for 500.
Yep.
And what scene did my foot get cut off? No. All right, look. Swab, that boy PMD. Very important question, man. God, this is so part of the culture. I don't even want to ask it, but I have to.
Oh God, man.
Well, as far as their full body of work, had more of an impact in their respective areas, in acting, in music, being a director, and I said an actor. Was it Will Smith or Queen Latifah?
Whew, man, that's a tough one.
Tough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Let the man speak.
You want to go back to when Will Smith first came out and he started doing the whole Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, you know, and
that's included, absolutely.
That's included. But then you're going back with the Queen Latifah with
Living
her show
Single.
and Living Single. Yeah. Going
I
back
forgot
there.
about
And they
that.
actually
Queen
played that off of
Latifah.
Martin. If people don't realize that they got a lot of that stuff from Martin. So, you know, as a pioneer in the game, I would have to go with Queen Latifah because she's been in it longer.
Ding, 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 ding. Yes. Do you know who Queen Latifah is?
You know, she's gonna hit you with that question every time.
Do you know who Queen Latifah is?
PMD, who you got, dog?
Like old school Queen Latifah. She ain't really been doing
Queen
much now,
Latifah.
but
Yeah, she was in Roots.
Queen
You said-
Latifah, the whole thing. She stood up for women. Like she stood up for women. Like she was one of the first in the game. You know what I'm saying? Not saying the first, but one of the first. And she
Exactly.
led the path
See?
for women.
Thank you.
That is really interesting. We working on getting Will and Queen on this. We'll have a full debate.
Y'all gonna have a versus battle with Queen and Will Smith.
No, he does. He
work on
does. He does.
My choice is Will Smith. My choice is Will Smith all day, from the director from Fresh Prince to I Am Legend to Ali to the Concussion movie to the Hollow Man. Like,
Yeah, now he done had bigger. Now I'll say this: he's definitely had bigger acting. If you want to come down to who has the better acting skills, him with
It's
Queen Latifah, of course.
Yeah,
that's not a it's not a comparison.
Yeah.
who's had the better
But
reviews? Because like that
Question
movie
was more
Concussion was
impactful, right?
No, no,
about-
you can even argue against that. When you say who's the better on who's the better actor, because Queen Latifah has some outstanding roles in some really good movies. So
True.
Beyond set it off. Even when they set it off was like with her early stuff, but when and you talking about her later roles when she really honed down the art of acting. I mean,
right.
Chicago Bessie and stuff like that. And the role where she was with Denzel Washington, Bone Collector, where she was a
Bone
nurse.
Collector, that was good.
Yeah, so I mean, again, she's had some really good roles with some really A-list actors as well. So I mean,
and I'm sure that compares to Ali and the weight that Will Smith had to put on to be a replica of what Muhammad Ali was, and the accent and the history. And come on, man, it's not even close, man. But hey, you know what?
his accent really wasn't that good.
it wasn't hard for him to put the weight on. He done gained all the weight back now.
Yeah, it wasn't that tough.
It wasn't hard.
And then you have to understand though too,
It's called hating. It's called hating.
no, I mean again, I'm giving props to Will Smith. I mean, I think he's a great actor. Again, in your favorite and my favorite are the same. Pursuit of Happiness. I mean, hands down.
What a great movie. I
Yeah.
cried.
Yeah,
And I also cried when he said, "Why my daddy don't want me, man?" I cried.
Yeah.
I still cry. I cry to this day.
And he was great even in the first Men in Black.
Oh yeah,
Men
that's
in Black.
that's a classic.
that's part.
The first one is the classic.
Enemy of the State too.
Yeah.
I know this is kind of like out of the way, but I got a question for you guys to just see how far back y'all go.
Okay.
So far as I don't know if y'all into the Marvel and watching the Black Panther movie, but what was the first Black action movie to hit the big screen?
The first Black action movie hit the screen?
For Marvel. What was the first?
Wasn't it Black Panther?
No, it wasn't Black. It was the Will Smith movie. Which one was it?
Hancock.
Hancock. It wasn't Hancock.
Nope, that wasn't it. Hancock wasn't either.
Let's see.
It wasn't the Green Lantern because he was white.
Bill Cosby, the Green Hornet, right?
No,
that's not Marvel.
That's not Marvel.
That's not Marvel.
Let me know when y'all give up. And
is it Storm? No,
nope.
well, she didn't have her own thing.
I'm trying to think because as soon as you say it, I'm gonna
we're gonna be like,
just remember, it's a Marvel movie. It's a Marvel
movie. Wait a minute, let me think.
Let me ponder this for a second and let me keep my hands up so you see me. I'm not working with the Google machine.
I'm
honestly just trying to think. I'm gonna honestly think on this one. The first Black Marvel, you said.
It's a movie.
Black movie, and it wasn't the Black Panther. I don't remember other than because the only Black characters were
Catwoman.
They not Black.
I'll go ahead and give it up. I'll give y'all one hint.
Okay.
The actor also starred in Coming to America too.
Oh, Blade.
Oh yeah, Blade. With Wesley Snipes.
Blade.
Yeah.
That was the first one.
Blade.
I didn't know that. Wow.
Black Lightning is a TV show. That's a TV show.
Blade, actually the first Blade and the second Blade were good. Then they got kind of hokey after that. But the first Blade and the second Blade, I would say, and maybe even the third, or maybe that final arc when they go on the Trinity and all this other, it gets kind of hokey.
The first and second one, by the third one, they were kind of fizzled out a little bit.
Yeah.
But he was the first Black Marvel hero to actually hit the big screen. Was Blade with Wesley Snipes.
He was feeling himself back in those days too about that.
That's when Wesley Snipes was fine. That's when he was fine, Wesley Snipes.
So we gotta find somebody. We ain't gotta do it on this show, but we ain't gonna do it on this show. But we're gonna find somebody comparable to Wesley Snipes in acting. And I'm talking about from White Men Can't Jump to Blade to Jungle Fever to Sugar Hill. We gotta find somebody that's on the level with Wesley Snipes so we can ask the same question.
How you gonna list all that and not list his number one?
What's that? New Jack City?
Yeah, New Jack City.
Get your ass down before I make change.
Yeah.
New Jack
City.
New Jack City, baby.
Yeah. New Jack City and King of New York. If you ain't seen New Jack City or King of New York, he was in King of New York too.
He was in Wildcats too with Goldie Hawn back in the 80s.
Lord, he done went all the way back to there. Yeah, he was a football player.
If you never saw King of New York
he was in Bad too with Michael Jackson. He was in Bad. He was in the actual Bad movie, the video. You ain't bad. You ain't bad.
I'm trying to picture him in the Wesley Snipes, and he was he one of the Kings or something like that?
No,
he was one of the dancers.
Porch?
No, he wasn't no Porch. He was the dude.
He was one of the dancers, right?
No, he wasn't. When Michael Jackson came home from college, the porch, and Wesley Snipes and that light-skinned dude and the other homie was on the porch, and they was talking bad about him because he went to school.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah,
watch the video.
Man. Yeah,
I don't remember none of that.
Hey, somebody better say they agree in the comments. After this show, go watch I'm Bad, the movie, Michael Jackson. I think it's 13 minutes of the actual video, and you'll see Wesley Snipes. You'll see Wesley Snipes. Hey, PMD, man, let everybody know where they can find the music, man, because hey, look, you doing big things. People need to know, dog. And this show gonna live on forever and ever. So we gotta let people know where they can get the music because they asking on my text.
Yo. Yeah. I'm on all the platforms: Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music. You can catch me on the OGPMD of the video music song as well. You can catch me on IG PMD850. Follow me on IG PMD850. All social media platforms. Well, I ain't on all of them. Facebook PMD Davis. YouTube OGPMD. Y'all check me out.
Hey man, look, first of all, let me say this, man. We appreciate your time. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate your time. You making the choice to hang out on the break room. Swab,
Man,
I appreciate you
it's
hanging
a
out
pleasure.
too, man.
Yeah.
Hey man, hey, well, I'll say for myself and P, man, we appreciate you guys just giving us the opportunity to come on the
Yeah,
show.
most
I mean,
definitely.
great show. Had a great time. What's your name, young lady again? I need to know your
Shawnee.
name. Shawnee.
Shawnee Scott.
It was a pleasure. You made my man look like he was really, really young.
And Shawnee is the owner. Shawnee is the owner of the channel. She's the owner of this whole channel.
I'm talking about she
Channel-
was
Oh,
on
okay.
me. She was
Yeah.
on me too.
She's the
I was
owner of
just
the whole
saying,
channel.
you know, I had to just.
I'm gonna have to get you guys on my show. I got a podcast as well, so
Absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely gonna have to get you guys on my show.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
And we see you rocking those links, so that 9 to 5 ain't doing too bad.
I know.
Yeah, you know, I manage it well. I manage it well.
Well, this is your homework. Your homework is I'm gonna need you to go on the streaming platforms and check out all of EPMD's projects. So
Don't
you
worry,
can
I'm
know
sending it to
who
him.
this is.
And Wesley Snipes in the Michael Jackson video, bad. That's very important. Very important.
You guys to chill.
Yes.
And honestly, and we appreciate you guys coming through. You can come through anytime, but we need you to really seriously, and this is very important. Rethink that answer about Barack Obama, Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, you need to rethink that one. All right, whatever you do, you need to. Michael Jackson did not have his fingers on the nuclear code ever. Michael Jackson could not go to any kind of country and get
Boy, you crazy.
Michael
Jackson would have ran for president.
Ain't nobody gonna vote.
When I seen Michael Jackson make a grown man break down and cry, that's power. And he had more than one man. He had a whole bunch of people in the stadium. I ain't never seen Barack do that, but I done seen Michael have them all.
Not even making a man cry.
Are you crazy?
Yes, sir.
Go back to the video clip when Barack first got inaugurated and he walked out.
You talking about Jesse Jackson crying on it? You talking about Jesse Jackson crying?
Exactly.
Okay.
Every black man in America was teared up that day. And if you say you wasn't, I'm calling you out on it. When we saw that black man walk out as the president, we was all
Jesse was crying
because he didn't win. Didn't nobody vote for him.
As a black man, we was all proud of that moment right there. Say you wasn't.
You was like, it should have been me.
There you go.
That's why he would cry. Like, man, 1988, I couldn't even be a third of the vote.
Yeah.
Oh man. That's what's up, man. We appreciate you guys.
Hey, with any time, man. Thank y'all for having us.
Yeah, y'all continue to make
more than
movies,
welcome.
man. PMD, send us the video. When every video you put out, send it to us. We putting it on the channel, just like that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Y'all be cool, man.
All right, take care, man.
All right, bye-bye.
Hey, okay. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait, what? Wait, what? Who did you want to say wait to?
Oh no, I was gonna tell Swab to make sure he hollered at Betancourt, let him know it went good.
Okay.
Is he gone though?
Yeah, he gone. All right, OG.
Oh, PMD, hey, PMD, tell Swab to holler at Betancourt, let him know we did the interview and everything went well.
Oh, he gone.
I think he was frozen, gone. I think he froze out and gone.
Yeah, he's gone. Yeah.
He's out. Good guy. He's a good guy. So I mean, it's a good thing. Again, we do need positivity in hip hop right now. So
Yeah.
if he's real about his intentions, then that's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good stuff.
And it has stopped raining, and we would all like to remain dry, right? So make sure if you're a female or you know a female and they have a cycle, send them to getpasttoday.com and begin experiencing a less painful and drier cycle.
Yes.
Finally, your feminine flow has met its match with Rain Sanitary Napkins. Protect your most precious jewel today and visit getpasttoday.com.
Protect it. Yeah, protect it.
Well, you just can't come out without no warning. We need a little disclaimer, like, "Hey, I got to talk about that," and boom, and then you just like go right in. Yeah,
I don't understand why this is so uncomfortable for you.
It's not uncomfortable, but
3 women in your house.
It's not uncomfortable like that. But I was like, we talking about something else, and all of a sudden you come out. Oh yeah, let me.
Yeah, we got to get it in. We got to get it in.
I
gotta get it in.
I gotta catch up. I'm like, okay. I'm not supposed to comment on the tampon thing. Yeah,
it's not tampons. They're not tampons. They are pads. They are pads.
See, I'm such a guy.
We're not promoting tampons.
I'm such a guy. They're pads.
Tampons cause other problems. That's why we're promoting getpasttoday.com, because the Rain
and where can you get them at again?
Getpasttoday.com.
How do we spell that out?
Yeah, right.
Padstoday.com.
I mean, it could be the number 2 or
getpadstoday.com. Getpadstoday.com.
Okay.
Yes, getpadstoday.com, not gettamponstoday.com. Get pads today.
You might want to spell.
Yeah, Chicago public school education. It could be the number 2. And it could be D. It could be DAYE or GIT.
It could be 2 fingers.
GIT.
Yeah, get. Speaking of we getting the hell out of here. We sure appreciate y'all.
Hey,
Tam,
we are so glad
you make me laugh every night.
You coming back, man. Appreciate you coming back. Glad you made it back safe.
Yes, hey, appreciate y'all, man. Tomorrow, we got another special guest.
We got 50 Cent tomorrow.
We got these nuts. Hit the damn button while I'm still laughing.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, what you doing? I be in the break room. I be in the break room. Hit 'em in the break room.